Yeah, I have nothing better to do whenever I start up with doing this. Hello. So yeah, Splatoon 1, considering I gotta work early due to the weather. But yeah, well yeah. But yeah, as always, Turf War. And getting started. Okay. I got lucky. Finally blue for once in Turf War. Connection is unstable. Okay. And hello to everyone in the stream. Welcome and enjoy the show. I know. Splatted Squidward, nice. Yeah.
That's me again.
Oh. And congrats on leveling up, Maroon. And hi, Drakelin. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I know, Maroon. I actually survived that one. Nice. Yeah, indeed, Robbie. And I'm sorry about the here message tag, by the way. I'm really gonna have to start using that from now on. Well, at least that it looks like that tag actually got people's attention. Yeah, I know. I already congratulated you. Ah, nice, Drakelin. I don't know, like, I don't even know why his banging caused all the constant no signals, to be honest. But yeah, you're welcome to join, by the way, by sending a friend request, Drake. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I know, that's a bit unhealthy, to be honest, Robbie. And hi, Draken, how are you doing tonight? I see. Splatted Squidward. Yeah, it is actually. There is that star for a reason. And yeah, just 50 here. I don't know, I compared those stars to like like the prestige levels in the Call of Duty games. I think I remember, I don't know if this changed later on. I know the first Guild Wars like level cap was like it was like 20. Oh yeah. I have no idea. I know he keeps falling for the bombs as well. Like, oh my god. They're not that hard to dodge. Why do you think I also keep commenting how easy it is to avoid Tenta missiles as well. Ah, I see. Oh my god. The only thing that's considered turf war is the splat zone itself. But yeah, how are you doing tonight, Drake? I can't join the C plus though, considering I'm like at rank B. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I'm doing the same actually, Drake. Yeah, I saw that. Congrats on that. It's pretty awesome you get to play something like this again. And there's also this ability that comes in handy as well, you guys. The Bomb Sniffer, or Robbie to be exact. It will show a skull mark on the bombs. Yeah, this is also pretty easy to dodge as well. And that. Hoi po? What do you mean, Robbie? Oh, that's pretty interesting. Oh, I see. So it's basically like Splatoon 1 in your living room or whatever place in your house. Oh, I see. I wouldn't be surprised Elmer Fudd saying something like that. Oh. I gotta peek under the table since I have my mic as a stand instead of like the thing people use. Oh boy. Thank God for the backup. I see. Yeah, it does. Plus, there's also this scope. Should have run off with that armor. Right. I see. Oh, for you, Drake. If you want to add this. And hi, Usagi.
Hello.
Hello.
That didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to.
Oh, what happened? And by the way, Drake, I've been streaming Splatoon every day around 8.
Well, we switched between 1 and 2.
Yeah. Just letting Drake know if he wants to catch more of these. Okay, cool. Good luck, though.
Yeah, and it was not cooperating with me.
I see.
So as a joke, I'm trying to see if my modern machine will run it.
I don't know. I remember when I was a tyke, I spent more time on the Mac more than the Windows 95 and 98. I didn't really start getting into Windows until, like, as I said, I didn't have ME. We had 2000s, and of course, I really got into Windows with Windows XP.
For you? I'm afraid you've officially lost me.
I think he could never get into it, is what he means. I don't know, I seem to prefer 2 over 1 a lot more, considering like Octo Expansion had a pretty hilarious story. You know what I mean, Usagi.
No, I'm laughing at what Robbie said.
Oh.
You said...
Sounds pretty generic, and obvious AVGN ripoff is obvious.
No, not that. It's just, you said, have you heard of a Russian YouTuber named Fistov Angry Gamer?
I see. I don't know, like, I know I'm gonna jinx this, considering I'm looking at it on my tablet. I don't know. It just feels like... You know, like how in 2 we were dealing with constant lose streaks without some of our buddies' help in Splatoon 2?
Yeah.
I just feel like this one is where everyone's actually much more competent in our team. You know, I just think of, like, when I saw Richard, all I could think was, like, Richard the Lionheart.
Oh, now that is just me.
What?
He did a bad but hilarious run on the Nintendo GameCube. He says the games look like chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, that guy! I remember him. It was painful to watch, to be honest. Now I know who you're talking about. When someone uses that, it could have been anyone else. Do you remember the game dude, Robbie? And how he went insane later on after a breakup?
Yes, you're supposed to hear crunching.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm a bit chubby, but I don't look that bad like Putz and the other guy combined. Oh, that explains it. Someone disconnected. Oh well. Who's that again? I don't know, with the amount of walking I've been doing from like all the trains and buses and then walking around all the neighborhoods and the lack of eating. I don't know, I just feel a little lighter now as well. I'm probably gonna have to check the scale. Oh, him! Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, if there's me who walks around by the lake in the downtown area, there's something as well when the weather's not too freezing. Those are quite the plural accents, and I don't know the rest. I can't even pronounce that. Well, what are you eating, by the way, Usagi?
Chips.
Oh, okay. Enjoy though. What kind of chips?
Sour cream and onion.
Ruffles?
No.
What brand?
They're called Airs, I believe.
I see. So I know the ones by Lay's are always pretty good. And hi Kuzu, how are you doing tonight? Kuzuja. Hopefully I pronounced that right in the Japanese way, of course. How on earth could you complain about something like that? That was ahead of its time. Especially like Donkey Kong Country, for example.
I'm sorry, but that is just...
Is he good? Oh, not the like the ones, like the console ports back then. This is like all those consoles back in the day we're talking about. What do you expect? Not like it's the NES or Super Nintendo or whatever, or N64 with Donkey Kong 64. I think that was actually one of the requirements to beat the game. Play Donkey Kong 64. No, the original Donkey Kong arcade.
Yeah, the original arcade release was put on a whole bunch of other platforms, not just the Famicom.
Right. No, that just reminds me, what was I gonna say? Why do I feel like Donkey Kong, like the original arcade game, feels like it was inspired by Popeye?
No idea.
Like Donkey Kong is Bluto, Mario is Popeye, and Pauline is Olive. And thank God at least I know when the bomb's coming and whatnot. Ah. Or not. Yeah, I've been actually pretty lucky of getting all these blues as well, Usagi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the only... Yeah, I've been playing, like, Splatoon 1
Yeah,
every day, Kuzu.
I was gonna say, the Game & Watch, yeah.
Like with TMNT 2. But yeah, Kuzu, I do play Splatoon every Tuesday and Thursday and and Saturday. Depending if I'm on the mood for it. And yes, I'm gonna let people know that for the Discord, I'm gonna be using the @here every day whenever I go live now. Just to get people's attention on the Discord. Yeah, it seemed to work as well. I see. Sub for 12 months according to my account. How do I sub to my own channel though? That's what I want to know. That's what the viewer list is saying. Yeah, I know that's in Animal Crossing, the Donkey Kong Jr. map. Did you join the matches, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay. Not tonight?
I might in a little bit.
Okay. Robbie, have you ever seen like Chris Chan's like Animal Crossing video? Like how he said Donkey Kong Jr. map teaches you a lot, even though it's just basic math for us. Or at least for people. Have you ever played that, Usagi? Donkey Kong Jr. math? Yeah, it looks like it, Maroon. Yeah, I've seen that. That's, even though I know how he is, but that's gotta be an accomplishment for someone like him to get Nintendo's attention like that. And then we turned the tide in the last minute. In before bad early celebration. Or not. At least I'm almost to like level 34. Oh my god, to this day I still can't do that without cracking up. Oh boy.
Ah, yes, Nintendo Power.
I remember what my sister had, like a box full of them as well.
I'm saying it's a shame they don't print it anymore.
Yeah, I know. You know, I was doing decently well on Kirby on the NES. Maybe I should get that whenever I go to the vintage store once work season is over. I'm probably gonna save up for something. I don't know. Maybe get parts for a computer for my own personal desktop computator.
Like a modern one?
Yeah. And all the crazy parts everyone puts in.
Ouch, because you're looking at least 1,000 for that.
Right. Even though people claim it's much cheaper than that.
Well, it depends where you get your stuff.
Right. I know there's a store called Micro Center, and I know I should have avoided Best Buy for getting parts.
Wait, a Micro Center you said?
Yeah. You know that?
I think that's. I have an idea. If it's what I'm thinking of, I think they actually they sell as like all the parts you need to.
Yeah,
like,
and they help you out as well. Like.
Yeah, computer parts.
Yeah, there's one on.
There was another YouTuber. There's a YouTuber called Metal Jesus Rocks, and he went to a store like that where they had they weren't a lot of the parts are not all the parts are brand new. I mean, he was doing an older build, but it's the same principle basically.
I see. Yeah, I think does it have a bluish black logo?
Oh, I didn't see the logo. I didn't see the logo of the store, but I think so. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a place where, they have all sorts of various PC parts, both old and new.
And
when I say old,
all those chairs you get from you see from on Twitch. But yeah, I actually asked once, and they were pretty helpful on what part I could get and what budget I could take. So maybe I should save that money for something like that. Okay, hold on. Okay. I see. I mean, I'll admit, I didn't like Sonic Heroes very much.
Well, you're not the only one.
Right. What about you?
I didn't care for it too much.
Oh, that was horrible. Oh, I think they attacked me. Oh, boy. I stand corrected. I don't know, part of me with how bad I mean, you gotta keep in mind, Sonic Mania wasn't even made by Sega. It was made by a third-party studio. It almost makes me think, did Sonic Team... What?
Well, not a third-party studio. It was still Sega, but rather a third-party group. But basically they act a lot like... Yeah, Christian Whitehead's team is a lot like how Sonic Team used to be, so it's is it really all that different?
Yeah, I was just saying, it's like after the Sega Dreamcast ended, it's almost like Sonic Team just gave up on good Sonic games.
I guess you could say that, but yeah.
But hey, at least we got a GameCube port of the Sonic Adventure games.
Yes, he did. That was the only one he did on both iOS, Android, and console.
I don't know. I just like the Sonic Adventure games at best. Sonic Adventure 2 being my favorite.
Yeah.
Best Child Garden in the game, especially Battle.
Please, who doesn't love Chow?
Bring back Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 3 or whatever Sonic game they're gonna make.
I have no idea.
I agree with you on there, Omal. Flanders joined. Hopefully he's not wearing something that makes him not feel nothing, makes him feel like he's wearing nothing at all.
See if I can find that video.
What, the Sonic Adventure games? I mean...
No.
What?
What I was talking about earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I agree with you on that. That would be nice, considering I know, like, Square Enix has been releasing something like Crystal Chronicles on the Switch. Like, I remember thinking, like, I'm not dreaming that, am I? I see. Yeah, I see that. And Usagi, remind me to raid my sister after I'm done streaming Splatoon.
Sure. It's gonna take me a while to find the video because it was posted like a year ago.
I see.
Ah, here we go.
I have like that like DS game, but I don't know which Crystal Chronicles is that though. I see. I recently got like a legit copy of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. Oh, okay. Crystal Chronicles is cooperative play, right? Nice. Oh, wait, that was me who used the Kraken on them. Ah, yeah, because I know there was someone on YouTube that mentioned how they beat Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. Him and his, I think, like, friends or cousin? Ah, I see.
Oh, I guess it wasn't Micron, but it was a similar store in which, you know, like I said, they have, you know, all sorts of, like, old parts that, you know, and they could basically, you know, help you create your own computer.
Yeah, I mean, considering that I live in Chicago, there are, I know they would have, like, the retail chains like that.
But yeah, I mean, if you buy a lot of the parts second hand, you probably would get it quite a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna avoid Best Buy on that, considering that, like, their pre-built ones are a ripoff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For what you're looking for, you're probably better off just building it.
Right. I mean, everyone these days try to build some used PC building.
Though the question is how big you want.
I don't know, like, at least that I could just play, like, recent games decently.
No, I meant in terms of tower size.
Oh,
You
not
want,
too
like,
big, definitely.
So then, like, what? A mid or a micro?
I'd say mid.
Then you're going to have to really be careful because, you know, yeah, there's motherboards, but they're all different sizes.
Right, I understand that. I mean, like I said,
When I was doing my 98 machines, I made that boo-boo. I bought a mid case by mistake, and I needed a full-size ATX case.
I would get PC Simulate. Do you think that would actually be reliable? Did someone disconnect again? Jesus. But yeah.
Well, well, that's the thing. For a modern build, PC Simulator is great, but if you're working with anything
Right, I'm
before
sticking with like
XP,
the modern stuff.
Basically, if you're trying to do something that came out before XP with it, it isn't going to work because the simulator doesn't have the correct parts that are that old.
Right. I mean, there was like those old Voodoo,
Those things, while they're great, they're so expensive it's not even funny.
Yeah, I know. Like I've seen, like they were pretty impressive for its time as well.
Yeah, but like I said, now they're coveted.
Right, Omal. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to let. I think I'm gonna have to let everyone know that I'm going live with the here tag. It seems to be working.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh.
Are you reading that? I've actually heard that story like years back. I don't even want to chant that scream he constantly did to that with the troll pretending to be a girl. It's alright.
I mean, I'm just saying that is probably the most like
He lives in Virginia, by the way.
I know, but I'm just saying it's immature to troll somebody, have them go like a couple states over to meet someone who doesn't exist. It's stupid.
I don't know. Like I know back in like the late 2000s, like he was a pretty easy target for trolling as well. And he was like, he would believe anything people would say. And keep in mind, he was like,
I knew that's what you meant, Maroon, but like I said, it only has information for more modern parts. If you're not building an XP machine or later, it doesn't work all that well.
What does catfish mean in that context? Like, I've been hearing that a lot recently. I mean, with how much his parents babied him, I know his dad is dead. Yeah. Even after, like, he hit 18 as well. Play or not. I should probably get out of this lobby though, just so I could. Oh my god, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't even get a show on that. I'm surprised he didn't get an episode of Hoarders. Remember when Chris crashed a game store because of Sonic Boom, because the reason why he hated it is because Sonic had blue arms. Did you hear that, Usagi?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a pretty petty reason to hate the game.
Very.
Mm-hmm. Because like I said, outside the Genesis games, my personal like 3D Sonic games are the Sonic Adventure games. Oh god, yeah. That's like me doing the same because of the RSC remakes, but I know I wouldn't do something that petty. Mainly because of the changes in the remakes. The person pretending to be online with a fake profile. Usually Oh god. Yeah, I knew it was so hoped.
Yep. So hot.
So hot. But yeah, Robbie, hopefully you're alright with me using the here tag every time I go live as well. At least, at the very least, What's up?
See the latest comment there?
Where?
The one that Robbie put.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like about the RSC that's like me doing the same with the RSC remakes.
Yeah, but why would you mace an employee?
Yeah, they had nothing to do with it other than selling the games.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, just because he got banned for his own doing, Usagi. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's get back to the turf wars. That's pretty interesting, Omal.
Kind of an understatement.
Yeah, usually during the night since I use my phone as like a Walkman, if anything, or an MP3 player, I just put it in my pocket during the night and just turn on a playlist like Oblivion and more recently Chaos Gate or Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate.
You mean like a YouTube playlist?
Yeah. Considering iTunes wouldn't have something like that. But they did have Oblivion.
Well, yes, but I'm referring to the fact that, wait, you have an iPhone?
Yeah, I do.
Then yeah, what I'm saying is really going to apply. You don't exactly have the room to just... You probably don't have the room to just store that many tracks on there.
Right.
And yes, they do make storage implementations that can get around it, but that's neither here nor there.
Mine is like 256 gig.
Yeah, but it fills up faster than you think, especially if you have a lot of apps on it.
Right.
Not to mention every time you update it, it takes a lot of space and so on and so on.
Oh God, I see. I don't know. Like the last time I had an Android, this was back in 2010 to 12. Keep in mind, like there were moments like it freezes and then it resets itself. So yeah, I just stick with like iPhones and whatnot. And like I said, if I mentioned in the past, I used to play games on the Mac. Yeah, I do have a soft spot for Apple.
Not arguing the point.
But
yeah, the only times I really interacted with the Mac were when I was in elementary school, because, you know, at home I had the Windows 95 machine.
I see, Omal. I wouldn't mind go to like England, like the Europe, just to get all the games there just for €1. I don't know how much that is in US dollars.
No. He's saying you get that much for trading in your old games.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty cheap. And I tend to get, I think, like one vintage store I go to in the exchange, I traded some games I genuinely didn't like Hyperdimension Neptunia, for example. It's like I did get some decent money just to buy one game at their store as well. And I should mention, Usagi, the exchange sells like movies, music, and video games. So they would have a lot of NES games in the store as well.
Yeah, I guess I was just disappointed because, I mean, when I went the other day, they,
What store was it called again?
Oh, it's called Oogie Games. It's a local one over New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these days there's I go to the exchange since it's very close to where I live.
Like, for me, it's not too far. It's like maybe a 20-minute drive.
I see.
And that's when
then,
the
Omal.
weather's good. When the weather's like how it is today, it'll take you longer.
It would be quite a sight if Larry Bundy actually comments on your videos if you ever got big.
Yeah, you have to open it. I did the same exact modification to my own USN 64 to play Japanese games.
Yeah, didn't you have to remove a lock?
No. What I had to do was I'd had to take out... Well, yes, you could do it that way too, but I did it the hard way.
I see. I mean, if I did get like
I got a special screwdriver. I got a special screwdriver bit, to get the screws out because they're like a hex screw. And then I pulled all the screws out then, and then, I carefully took it the whole thing apart, and then there were two Phillips head screws holding the plastic piece in, so I pulled all that out, and boom, there we go.
Nice. But I'd probably just get a converter mod, and if I did get like some region-based games, it would definitely be like the actual original Animal Crossing on the N64.
Well, the only problem with that is, while it would be fun to play, number one, you can't, there's some, like, bugs and fish that were exclusive to that game, and there are lots of sites to translate them, but, and the thing is, because it's in Japanese, you don't have any idea what they're saying.
I mean, considering what I played based on the GameCube, I'll probably understand a bit of it.
Yeah, but like I said, there's like, I know there's a couple of fish that were exclusive to,
Animal Forest, let's call it that, just for people to understand.
Yes.
You know, I'm really starting to become convinced that roller brushes are like my Achilles heel. Usagi?
Yeah.
I'm really starting to become convinced that roller brushes are like my Achilles heel in Splatoon.
Oh, how so?
I don't know, because you know how like, they're always the only ones that get destroyed by them. I guess example, like that one person who was destroying me with, or dominating me. I can't believe I just died like that. That kept dominating me with the roller. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I get the feeling like, roller brushes are like my Achilles heel in Splatoon.
Indeed.
Yeah, and I do keep mentioning how those are easy to avoid as well.
Yeah, but some people either A, don't pay attention, B, too busy splatting other people to care, or something else.
Exactly.
Yeah, Coral Splat Roller. That's, yeah. Like I said, it's quite interesting in the sense that, you know, the Coral Splat Roller, you know, and you want to know what the irony is? Coral Splat Roller was actually leaked before it came out in the game.
I see. Actually, I think I'm gonna just be nice and raid Utampo tonight, since he's playing Splatoon 2.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Yeah, that cat guy who Ronco watches.
Which game?
Splatoon 2 he's playing.
No. I was asking Robbie. He said, I decided to stream tomorrow, so I said, which game?
Oh. Hopefully the weather will be better tomorrow here if we're gonna do like canvassing again.
Well, from my knowledge, it's going to be better tomorrow. But yeah.
Yeah, cause like the day before, like I almost froze to death out there, and today, like I was walking on so much water,
Yeah, today was miserable over where I am. It started out by snowing, and then it actually warmed up enough to get freezing rain. So basically, it was like, you know, it all froze, you know, on top of each other, and.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I was stepping on water so much, like my shoes got in, like the water got into my feet at that point, and I was worried I might have gotten a frost. My feet would have gotten frozen.
Like seriously, it was so bad that a lot of people that I'm glad I didn't have to go in today at all.
Nice. Oh, that's our team.
Aren't they about the same length, give or take? Then again, what do I know? I've never, although I'm pretty good at them, I don't have enough skill to complete either one. Like seriously, the furthest I've gotten is like Vulture Culture. I'm dead
Donkey
serious.
Kong's country? I see. Yeah, I never was a big Mario guy myself. But the only
I mean,
Mario... What?
I mean, I'm okay with it.
I mean, the only, like, Mario-related game I play, like a lot are, like, the Wario Land games.
Well, those are technically considered to be like a separate series in and of itself.
Right.
Well, I mean, it didn't start off that way, but you get the point.
Yeah. Because wasn't Wario just basically a Bizarro Mario?
Kind of.
Or if you want to go more formal, like Doppelganger Mario.
I don't know if I'd say doppelganger because, you know, Wario's more obsessed, you know, with getting treasures and stuff.
Right. So I guess Bizarro will do. I don't know, I know Bizarro is just basically like a Superman villain.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Well, yeah, if you figure you have more fun with Donkey Kong Country, why not play that?
Right. That's probably why the only reason I don't play a lot of like new games on stream, I just stick to what I like.
Yes, yes.
YES. Yeah, I know. Actually, I think I had one before then. That's actually 3 by now. And before Strike 3 comes.
Come
Oh.
on, people.
What is everyone doing right now? I know
That's
it's
what
not. I know
That's
it's
what.
not.
That's what I'm saying. We only need one more person in the room, and
Yeah. Didn't we just deal with that in Splatoon 2, though? Because, like I said, I'm even surprised Waffle even went with what we dealt with.
oh crud, DC. Of course.
Silly game.
Well, I'm saying it's more in your favor because you're an Op 4 and you have all 4 members of your team.
Yeah. Warming up is always helpful if you want to do, like, be a Let's Player.
Splatted, I can't read that to save my life.
I see.
Whoops.
I was actually, like, right next to the whale killer.
Donkey Kong Country, it is a warm-up tonight. Yeah.
I mean, why do you
Especially if
think I tend to do that myself?
I'm the type of person who doesn't necessarily need a warm-up, but that's just me, I guess. See? Because you have all 4 team members.
I see. Oh boy.
Whereas my team, you know, we're short one member because we had a DC.
That makes sense.
It's not that funny.
Oh, I got jinxed. Oh, double splat for that. Yeah, I see what you mean when people don't pay attention. Thank God for the avenge my splat. But yeah, wasn't Bizarro supposed to be like this anti-Superman?
I I have no idea because I've never read the Superman comics.
I see.
Oh. I just alternate between the two. Like, there are certain spots in, like, the Donkey Kong 1 levels where, where playing as Donkey Kong is so hard, like, because he can't jump very high.
Hmm. You mean that when did that come out? 1960s or 70s? Super Friends?
Something to that effect?
Because I know the animation style looks something like that by TV standards.
Yeah, especially with his trolling.
Yeah.
No, seriously. He's the trolliest troll that ever trolled.
However, to pick the best rare character villain, it'd definitely be Mizar and Gruntilda. If you know who Gruntilda is, of course, Usagi.
No, I don't think I do. She and Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, she was that one who looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. Except hideous and obese. As for Mizar, I'm avoiding spoilers, of course, but he was like that giant bug who led all those like ants in the game in Jet Force Gemini. If you listen to me, but we'll see. Too bad none of the like team that was it. Okay then. Okay then. Like I was saying, too bad none of the like the teams that made Rare great during the N64 era are even around at this point. And
well, no, because Nintendo sold them off.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone that made it great during the Nintendo days, I'm pretty sure they would still be making good games on side with Microsoft. It's not the name,
yes.
it's the...
I mean, yes, Tropical Freeze was good, but that's neither here nor there because that kind of goes without saying.
Right, but like I was saying, like... anyway, yeah. I know even the founders of Rare left the studio as well.
Stop saying the S word.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Sorry about that. My mom's being a pain in the behind.
Was that your mom in the background?
Yes. She, yes, she's the one who dropped the S-bomb. So sorry.
Well, at least you're picking that up from me, like avoiding swearing.
Well, it's not just that. It's just I don't like swearing. I mean, seriously.
At least try to avoid it from time to time, because I know you tend to go off on that. Enter Sans. I see. I'm even shocked they even made that LJN Nightmare on Elm Street game as well. Especially using that add-on where you could play with 4 players as well. I didn't know such a thing exists. They could have used it for the arcade game of Ninja Turtles. Oh god, yeah. I mean, I know, like, example, I know people praise Grant Kirkhope a lot, but for me, I do prefer his, like, original, like the ones he did for the N64, but his recent ones are too orchestral for something like him.
Like for Tropical Freeze, for example, they actually got the original composer to come back and do the soundtrack for Tropical Freeze.
I know at that time it would usually be either Robin Beanland and David Wise.
Okay, obvious result is obvious.
Right. And we're back to it, of course. I see. What name was his? You good there? Oh, what's going on now? Is it that ninja from Fortnite?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think it would be playing something like this, though. And he'll probably report the entire team for stream sniping. The entire Op 4, even you for stream sniping. Every time he dies. Yeah, no joke, Usagi. Like, the #1 most followed Twitch channel reports people that stream snipes, even though they aren't, every time they kill them in Fortnite.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, what's the point of that?
I mean,
even if you report it, I don't think that much can be done about the issue.
I don't know. For me, I have like sort of an apathetic view on stream sniping. Like, okay, if they want to do that, go for it. Like, I remember a video like talking about it, and like how it's saying it's the terror to all streamers.
Splatted Ninja.
What, report people for quote-unquote stream sniping? Robbie? Oh my god, be careful, he's gonna report you. I don't even know why I'm joking like that. I don't know, like, I know for a fact, like there are a bunch of Rage compilation, and I know there's an obvious pattern there, like, it's every time he dies as well. Because you gotta keep in mind, because once you die in a battle royale, you gotta start a new match as well. Kind of like in Counter-Strike, for example.
Oh, for the love of stupid E-leaders.
For the love of Pete. Yeah, that side didn't work very well for them. Yeah, sounds about right.
No, I didn't say elite. Elitist. I said eliter.
I think he was referring to my rant on how Ninja acts. Like the Fortnite streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely use some salt on my french fries. With side of ketchup. Pretty sure they'll taste good as well with chicken nuggets. And some ranch sauce.
Dipping sauce, yes.
Oh yeah, I like ranch for my dipping sauce. What's also good with salt? I'm just messing around, Maroon. Don't mind me.
FN sucks.
I don't get it.
Well, that's the thing. FN can mean a lot of different things. So it's like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Right. Val and Hard, how are you doing tonight? Did you just hear like what I was talking about with salt? Like how I would use salt instead of my anger? Yeah, too bad I have one more. I'm almost one more follower till 50 followers on Twitter. Just splatted FN. Skinks.
Well, like I said, I don't know what FN stands for. It could mean a lot of different things.
Right. And
I mean,
yes,
it
I
could
don't
be-
use that kind of S word. I just use like stinks or just to be silly, skink, like the lizard. Or reptile, assuming that skinks aren't like lizard looking.
They are actually.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, the lizards, I mean.
That's a minor technicality, though. Most people wouldn't care about such things.
I mean, I know skinks mainly thanks to Warcraft 3. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh god, definitely. I know, right, Robbie?
I don't even want to know how I survived that.
First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live. Oh jeez. Wow,
No, not that kind of. Not that kind of survive. I meant I was like that close to getting hit by an. Oh!
Oh boy. I don't get it. Tuna taco?
Does that too? Well, the point is, I almost got hit by an ink strike. I just barely missed it.
I see.
I was so busy trying to, take back turf, and, I wasn't really looking at it. Like, seriously, I could have gotten splatted, and I didn't even realize it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I know what you mean. What, is there some like crudeness involved in that username?
Kind of.
Okay, I don't even want to know now. I think I get an idea. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Hopefully you guys understand that I'll be using that tag a lot every time I go live.
Just barely.
I know, right? And I'm good myself, just playing some Splatoon after a long day of walking around in the cold. Oh, it's Usagi. I should mention, she's usually the one who helps out with my team building in Pokemon. Good thing, like, my Ruby Troop were all based on my favorites as well, and apparently... Oh.
Huh?
Oh boy, I think it's Maroon again.
It is.
Okay.
I said he missed the chance to hear my voice yesterday.
Yeah, because I didn't start using that tag. I don't think he got the attention of that until like today.
Even if FN is Fortnite, it still doesn't mean that it's a good idea to have your username say it sucks.
I mean, I could never get into Fortnite, but to be fair, I'd rather play the Unreal Tournament games than Fortnite. And Quake 3 Arena and Champions. And I know, don't remind me about... Also, for that guy... Fortnite's brand one.
I heard that.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you know that argument I used to have with someone.
And now you hear my voice, Fallon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
I know that, hello, Fallon.
Is it just me, or why does I get the feeling Maroon sounds like an old lady? Like, she sounds like an old lady to me.
Oh, I'm not that old. I look young, but I was born in 1973.
Yeah, you mention that all the time, so I get the gist of it. Surprise!
Surprise.
Yeah, I splatted someone from behind as a
I was gonna say.
I know, you were sneaky.
I was gonna say, I know you're not talking about me.
Let's see now. Where's somebody hiding? Or not, Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
Right behind the building.
Was it 1970? Was it like 1972 or 1973 when the Magnavox and Pong came out?
Well, that was during the 1970s.
Yeah, but I mean, which year?
That I'm not sure of until I look it up with Magnavox.
Yeah, because I know,
In my opinion,
like,
those are...
yeah,
What are you
Magnavox...
talking about? I think they're still relevant.
I know AVGN did a review on a bunch of them. Even the one he got just from his friend because he couldn't fix the Jaguar.
Well, I know he had 2 bad Jaguar CD add-ons until he got a good one.
Oh my god, all that money blown. But too bad he had to do it like during, like on his James and Mike Monday though.
I understand that.
Yeah, because that was way after the review. Wow, I actually got away from that. Nice save, though.
Someone tried to get you when you were trying to go up that wall.
Yeah, I know, because I've heard... Yeah, because I know the Magnavox came a few months a few months before the Pong consoles. Or the arcade game itself. Ooh, that was a barely.
Ooh. That's a lot.
You win.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that level 47 picked that game name. I wouldn't use that S word at the end of the name.
I mean, I get that it frustrates some people, but that's kind of...
You know, because I know, like, a lot of the Fortnite streamers get mad at it and think it's a horrible game. And then there's me, like... And I know there was also someone we know that would say the same thing. I'm like, why are you playing it then? If you hate it so much.
now this is a good username.
Which one? Onigiri, Rion?
Onigiri.
Oh, Onigiri. Okay.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah, I know. I know about the food.
Yes, he did win.
Yeah, I did.
A little slow in the uptake.
Oh, rice ball.
Well, it depends if you like raisins in them.
I do like raisin, yeah. But usually I just tend to eat like rice with butter just to give more taste to it.
Well, sometimes you can make it sweet by adding other things to it.
Right. I don't know, I
Yeah.
just add butter to it because like rice without it just tastes pretty bland.
You want to know what's You want to know what else you could put inside a rice ball to make it taste better?
What?
Red bean paste.
I
Sweet red
see.
bean paste.
Okay. Anpan,
Oh,
you
it
mean?
has to be the sweet variety.
I'm trying to base it off Clanad. Isn't it like usually called Anpan?
That I'm unsure of.
Robbie asked what's your favorite Pong console?
I haven't tried them all, so I really can't give you an opinion.
I wonder if there's like an Atari 2600 modded with like AV cables.
You
Well, that
probably
you have
could.
to look for. And you also have to look for all the old Atari 2600 games.
Right. I mean,
Well, the place that I went to, they had a whole bunch of 2600 games. They just didn't have a lot of Master System ones. I know, it's crazy. But hey, that's what happens when you go to retro game stores sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and other times you don't.
I see.
Plus,
Yeah.
you have to do a lot of repairing and putting old
Nice.
systems.
Splatted, I can't read that to save my life.
Splatted? Oh, that was someone else. But yeah, I don't know. Because I know like the Atari 2600 would use like those weird like connection, like you have to use screws with it.
Oh,
And the
a coaxial, you
TV.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's a common cable. I mean,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, I know,
At least
but
I think. At least I think you're talking coaxial.
I mean, I think it was those prong things.
Well, I know there's also the RF box, too.
Yeah, I think we got.
Oh,
I think I got
the
destroyed.
RF,
Oh
yeah.
my God, team wipe. Yeah, I think we got destroyed in this one.
yeah, tell me about it. It's like you're trying to. Oh, of course, you got an ink.
You know, you think you could destroy these bubblers with like how you could with ink armor.
No, I guess it's different here.
Right.
Yeah, it is. The bubbler is set to last a specific time before it disappears, whereas the ink armor is only meant to shield from one hit.
Devil's pitchfork, oh my God. Yeah, that's why I think I should get like those like old early 80s consoles just for like what's with the point, Usagi? Just modded with AV cables or at best or even better like HDMI.
Well, let me put it this way. I have so much AV stuff in my house, it's not even funny. Like, seriously. If I would never have to worry about that, like...
Yeah, because I know, like, if you wanted to connect your... I know it uses mono, the end, like, the top loader. Like, I had to use, like, a two-way, like, a two-way AV cable to get it to work.
Well, I know there's the 3 color brown ones that always come with the Nintendo system.
Right. Yeah, I think one more match for tonight and then I'm done.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 9:54 over here.
10:53 p.m. over here.
Same.
Yeah, I'm just a higher hour behind you two.
It's alright.
To do it.
Level 7? Really?
I do have like one of those glass TVs at like upstairs. That's the only way I could actually play Duck Hunt there.
I know that requires certain precision shooting as well, especially with the plate.
Yeah, because I know when I was playing Duck Hunt on an HD TV, like, it would not work at all. But then when I went to my older TV, like, I think I got, like, around the early 2000s, but I played it and then it was working perfectly. Like, I'm just, like, destroying a bunch of ducks early round.
Which color gun?
Orange.
Oh, so you have the second one. So you have the second one.
Yeah, because it was the only, it was the last one they had as well. Especially.
Well, yeah, they had. Yeah, here they only had the black and the orange one.
Oh, I see.
Of course, the black one didn't last for very long because, let's just say there was an incident back in the day where, unfortunately, there were some kids who purchased real guns by mistake and thought they were toy. And leave it at that.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see that Odyssey one.
Yeah, I've heard about that, which looks like a hunting rifle.
Yeah, but point is, that was, you know, it put in regulation that's still in use today. That, you know, that toy guns can't look at all like real ones.
Right.
And that one company who was making a toy gun that looked so real and sounded real got in trouble because of it.
Right.
So, Valen, what do you think of my voice?
Thanks for cheers, by the way, Robbie. I really appreciate that. That clap, though.
Well, the mic's near my mouth, so that's how I'm talking.
Gotcha!
Yeah, you got me. You got me, partner. Yeah, you destroyed me in this one. You might need to control your volume, Maroon.
Sorry about that, but I
It's
saw
alright.
somebody standing still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, does the light bulb trick work with the Famicom Zapper and the Sega Light Phaser? That I don't know.
An interesting video you sent me, though, Maroon. At least I'm almost to a level up as well. Maybe like 16 more levels to go. See what I could get from Sheldon's store.
Okay, your final shopping trip.
I still have a lot of weapons to get, though.
I
Like-
meant for
Well,
tonight.
unlike me, you have all the blueprints.
Right. Still need 6. 12. 24. No, 18. Oh my god. 24. Oh, I just need 24 more weapons. That's nice. Oh god, anything but illumination. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those guys, to be honest. Alright, that's it for Splatoon 1, you guys. So, same deal as always. Splatoon 1 tomorrow, and yeah, considering there's Valentine's Day, there'll be no Borderlands 2. So, Splatoon 1 again, and so on and so forth. With the side of Animal Crossing on the weekends. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Good night, people.